16th April, 1:26 p.m. Windybank's Pawnbrokery. So pretty much for the entire morning since about 6:30 a.m. Ryu has just been running everywhere, speaking to Irie, speaking to Gregson, checking the crime scene, going to Gina, and everything. And it has only been about 7 hours. Okay, maybe not only 7 hours, but it has been 7 hours. So he's pretty busy. I wonder whether he even ate any lunch at this point of time. Gosh. Here we are again at the scene of the crime. Oh, hello Gregson. Now to trust these representation papers in Gregson's face and see what he makes of them. Ryu, Gregson did nothing to you. Why are you so mean to him? Hello again, Inspector. Do you have a minute, please? What is it now? You should go home and get some rest. Here you are, Grexy. Here are the representation papers. Your ladyship. How? What? I don't believe it. How the devil do you get that stubborn little ragamush to sign that? I salute you. That is good work, that is. I can see you've been very busy here as well. How about some tea? It's a special blend designed to relieve fatigue. Wow, Iris. You seem to just carry tea wherever you go. Ah, lovely. Well, let's see now. Yes, I hardly feel tired at all. I'm fit as a fiddle, your ladyship. Would it be alright if we investigated the scene of the crime then? Do as you please. You know where it happened. Through that door behind the counter. I think the tea thing is also like a British stereotype. Oh yeah, that's true. Yes, the storeroom. That's where I discovered Mr. Windybank and Gina. Oh god. Right, well, I'll be getting back to business then. Will you be investigating in the storeroom as well, Inspector? If I'm perfectly honest, we need to wrap this up before long. Can't afford to spend too much time on it. But there are so many articles to go through, it's taking forever, even with the lads working around the clock. Which is a problem, cause there's another case the yard needs to investigate urgently. They keep mentioning, it seems as though this other case may be tied in eventually to what we are doing right now. That must be what Lord Strongheart meant by far more serious matters before. So what I was saying is, don't get under my feet, sunshine. I won't bother you too much, okay? Come then, let us not waste any time. Yes, let us begin. From, this time around I'm going to start from the right. Oh wait, can I? Yeah, let's start from the right to the left because I would like to know what happened here. Oh, can I not? Oh, we actually died the police officers already? Okay. Let's start with the most obvious thing. When we first started the cutscene the previous time, I already saw this bloody calendar and that was what shocked me. So, why is there a gunshot here? Oh, it's a... Wait, so someone fired a bullet and it actually went through and landed here. Okay. Ah, look here. Yeah. Oh wow. Oh yes, a bullet hole, and I can see the bullet is still lodged in the wall. Presumably, Mr. Windybank wasn't practicing with his revolver in his spare time. Ah, well... Mr. Sholmes likes to practice in his drawing room wherever he can. He's very patriotic like that. Sorry? It's all there in the adventures of Sherlock Sholmes, you know. Do you really want to rely on that? Isn't that right, Iris? Did I write something like that? Partly in jest, perhaps. Of course, Iris, thanks. You're gonna just keep dashing Susato's hopes now, isn't it? In jest? Oh no. Well, he doesn't do it often. It is quite a dangerous pastime. He doesn't do it often? He shouldn't even do it once. Forget that for now, Bruno. Let's examine this bullet. Fine. What's that around the bullet hole? Is it blood? Oh, a suspicious red stain on the calendar. Aha! I may well be able to help with that one. And then suddenly Iris's team just comes in. It's so chirpy here now. What? There's nothing like the sight of blood to get the blood pumping, is there, Bruno? No, not really. Ugh. I have a feeling I'm not as bloody-minded as you, Iris. Oh no. I'm afraid the sight of blood makes my blood run cold. Very heavy, you see. When it comes to blood, we are all different types. Yes. I get the joke. I get the extra joke that happened here. Yes, what a scientific observation. So you need this. Oh no, what is that scary looking thing? Hurley and I haven't actually come up with a name for it yet. But as soon as you see it in action, you'll understand what it does. Watch. Ooh. Oh. Oh, the color of the blasting has changed. Oh wow. There, does it make sense now? No. What is it meant to be? Yes, I think I'm starting to understand. Good. It works on the principle that different people have different types of blood, you see? Okay. Yes, how wonderful. The chemical it fires combines with the blood and makes it change color. So you can identify whose blood it is that you are looking at in the flesh. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, what a fabulous invention, Iris. That's actually really cool. Isn't it? I bet Jeannie would say it's bleeding great. So, whose blood are we looking at then? I don't think we actually know. Well, all the chemical does is turn the blood a different color, so... Just find someone whose blood turns the same color and you know who it belongs to in the flesh. Very helpful, Iris. Great. I mean, okay, this is almost like DNA, right? It's almost like DNA or fingerprinting. You need to first have a database of DNA or fingerprints in order to know who a particular set of fingerprints or blood like belongs to. Oh no. It's more like two flashes, really, isn't it? One flash or two, this could well turn out to be a very valuable clue. Do you mean to rhyme that, Susato? Good job. So we must make a note of it in the court record. Blood samples portfolio. A sample of blood analyzed with a special chemical indicator developed by Mr. Sholmes. Different people's blood turns different colors. Okay. Let's keep testing and adding the results of any other blood analysis to the portfolio. Okay, sure. As long as I have reagent left, sure. Okay, so that is... I mean, I'm sure we won't run out of things like that. Oh, I can inspect it again. Okay. Green blood. It just seems wrong somehow. Oh, there are all sorts of different colors. There are pretty pinks and purples too, you know. I mean, for identification, fine. Like I said, everyone's blood is different. I wonder what color my blood will turn out. Actually, I don't want to know. I mean, Ryu, you could just maybe like take a bit of a blood sample and see what happens, I guess. I'm fairly sure this contraption was here yesterday as well. Here we are, though I'm not confident I can get it closed again. Oh yes, that's a folding stereoscope. Really? This is a stereoscope? Mr. Sholmes showed us a picture yesterday that you were supposed to be able to see in 3 dimensions. But for that he used a great big contraption over there. Ah well, that's for use in public houses and places like that. It contains a carousel with all sorts of pictures inside. Yes. So it's kind of like a rotatey thingy, right? I think. But this little thing is a much simpler design for use at home. Okay. There are special shops selling prints you can use in them. I have a little collection myself. I wonder if I could make money out of this in Japan. You will beat keeping my toilet sparkling clean anyway. Wow, real. Gosh. I mean, if they don't have it in Japan, you should totally try selling it. Right? Novelty items always makes people really curious. This is a strange contraption that lets you see pictures of things as if they are right in front of your eyes. It makes you think. When Mr. Sholmes gleefully showed it to us yesterday, we were blissfully unaware that any of this was about to happen. Aw, that's true. Oh, ooh. These shelves are where the pawnbroker puts articles that have been forfeited on display for customers to buy. Yes, it's a really strange miscellany, isn't it? I mean, who buy this horse statue, for example? Well, sometimes you can find some real treasures among all the junk, you know. Are you alright, Bruno? Oh, it's just... well... it looks like a collection of useless junk as a whole, but when you pick out individual things, you can't help wishing you owned them. Even that horse statue, well, yes. I mean, that's probably how a pawn shop works, right? Like, they lay out all of these things, and together, maybe for most people from the outside, it's just like, oh, it's a pawn shop, okay, fine. They just continue along. But if you go inside, you probably would like pick out certain items that appeal to you, and stand alone, that item will actually be a lot more appealing in that nature. That's exactly how the pawnbroker works. They're very clever, see? Like I said. I mean, it is cool though. I mean, I wouldn't mind getting this Tinker statue. Which, can I just say, if this is a reference to some of the old cases that was from the other games, great. Also, is this hat supposed to be a reference to case 1? I don't know. I may be just overthinking things now. Is that an armband? I don't know. I'm definitely overthinking it, but yes. Let's see. Okay, how about this thing? Oh, that's the music box. Yes, that's the music box. Do you have them where you come from, Bruno? Yes, but I've never seen one as large as this in Japan. Oh well, this will be a treat. Shall we have a listen? Aww, such a sweet tune. What do you think? Isn't it a pretty sound? Yes, it is. It's actually really, really sweet. It's a beautiful sound, yes, but it's a little hard to enjoy when all the policemen in the room are giving you fierce looks. Because you just touched potential evidence. Oh wait, oh the music just cut off. Never mind that. If any of them say anything, I'll tell Grexy to have a word. Iris Wilson, Superintendent of Scotland Yard. Wow. The power of Iris though. Holy crap, Iris. Okay, there's nothing else here, so let's go to the left. Anything here before I look at the obvious thing? Nope. Okay. What is this thing at the side? There's the article ledger here, and Mr. Windybank's notes, and... Huh? Wait, why is there a cat picture here as well? What's this? It looks as though someone has left a little photographic print behind. Oh, look in the back, there's some writing. Is that? Oh, show us, Susie, show us. Uh-oh. 15 February. 10:30 PM. Article deposited. 1 gentleman's overcoat. Loan amount paid. £1. Redemption deadline 15th April 10:30 PM. Give me a moment. 13th February. A box. 10 shillings and then 13th April. Okay. Then this one is 15th February 10:30. The overcoat which McGilded asked the bus, the the omnibus guy to go in deposit. Okay. A gentleman's overcoat pawned for £1? Clearly it was a very fine coat. In fact, I think... Yes, this must be the ticket for the overcoat that Jeannie redeemed yesterday. And is still wearing, which belonged to McGilded. I would never have expected the redemption ticket to be handwritten on the back of a photograph though. It seems Mr. Windybank just used whatever piece of paper he happened to have to hand. Oh. But this photograph of a cat, it looks very familiar, doesn't it? I'm sure I've seen this exact same picture somewhere else recently. Oh, yes, you're right, very recently. It's the same as the one Jeannie gave us earlier. Of course, I was forgetting that she gave us that print. Well, what are you waiting for then, Mr. Naruhodo? Get it out. Okay, you don't need to rush me. Alright, let the cogs turn. Yes, they are exactly the same. Yeah, they are... Oh, well... Okay, it's almost the same. I wouldn't say it's exactly the same, it is almost the same. The only reason why I say that is because the shadow on the right is a little bit different. I don't know why. Maybe it's the sun? Who knows? I guess. But they said it's exactly the same, so I guess I have to take their word for it. Oh. Hee, I've got it. These two photographs hide an amazing secret. A secret? What does she mean? You must tell us, Iris, at once. Hey, do you really want to know? Yes, Iris. This is for the case. Yes, we need you to tell us all you know about this pair of photographs. Oh, you don't want to just tell us straight away? Fine, tell us. Pair of photographs. So Iris, about these two photographic prints. The one we found here on Mr. Windybank's counter and the one Gina gave us before. What is this amazing secret you mentioned that's hidden between these two identical prints? Actually, that's not quite right. Sorry? If you look carefully, the two prints aren't the same. Okay, so maybe I was on the right track. Not exactly. They're not? Have another look at them now. Okay. Oh. It's a... Wait, is it mirrored? Okay. The more I look at it, the more I realize something is wrong. So... wait, how is that possible? Okay, so one thing is the cat's body is facing left here. The cat's body is facing right here. The cat is looking more inching towards the left for the left one, and the cat is looking more towards the right for the right one. If this is supposed to be a mirror image due to how the shadows are aligned, the snowman is not... Wait, this is so weird. So this is not an exact mirror image. What is this exactly? Can you see that they are just slightly different from each other? Yes, I can. I think so. It's very subtle though. But what's the reason for the subtle difference between the two prints? It's probably because it was taken in two moments after each other, I guess. Well, it's because they are set, you see. Oh. No, I don't... What? This pair of photographs is meant to be used in a stereoscope. Oh, okay. Everyone in London is raving about them at the moment. A stereoscope. Why do I feel as though I've heard that word before recently? We just investigated it in real. How much of a goldfish memory do you have? Oh yes, that's what Mr. Sean showed us yesterday. Yes. You see, there it is, just over there. Yes, of course. That magical machine that makes pictures look almost real enough to touch. Well, actually, it's quite possible to see the same depth in pictures even without one of those contraptions. What? Really? Do you know how a pair of flat photographic prints can appear to have any depth in the first place? Shadows? Composition? I don't know. I'm not a good photographer. No, I have no idea. Oh, wonderful. Then I'll be able to tell you. Of course, Iris is just excited to share a lot of things about this to us. She's over the moon, bless her. Aw, that's sweet. Should we let her explain though? We really need to carry on investigating the scene. No, explain. I, for one, simply have to know. Okay, yes, with this music, we are going to know now. Yes, please. How stereoscopic prints work? Gosh. Have you ever considered, Runo, how our eyes see depth in the world around us? It's two eyes. Okay, before they continue, both eyes have a separate image, right? So like one leans more towards the left, one leans more towards the right. You can kind of do it if like you try to cover one eye after the other. You see that the eye sees a little bit of a different field of view, and together, like the two images together form the notion that we call depth. So that is what I understand from this. So like a lot of people who either lose ability or lose visual ability in one eye or lose an eye generally have very poor depth perception because you require two eyes to form that depth in the first place. There's a combination of two images into one though. Well, maybe they're trying to go for the same thing, so we'll see. Well, I just opened them and it works. Real, I guess you have never taken biology before, huh? But the reason it works is because we have two eyes. Yes, here we go. You lose 1/5 of your vision when you lose an eye, but about 90% of your sense of depth. Holy crap, that is really major actually. That's a significant loss of depth. I think she's gonna talk about light bouncing here, then we'll see. Two eyes. Shocking. What? If you try closing just one eye at a time, I think you'll see straight away. Okay, I'm gonna try to close one eye. I'm gonna close the other eye. Huh, I mean, I guess I can understand what they mean by depth perception, I suppose. Everything looks a bit more flat when you close one eye. And then together you kind of suddenly see that there's a little bit of a difference, like in the depth of things that I'm looking at. Oh, what do you see with your left eye? And what do you see with your right eye? Okay. It's easier if you go to a new area entirely with just one eye open. Oh, that's true, because your brain would probably have already formed a 3D image of the location that you're used to, right? So yes, precisely. Are ever so slightly different. You get a different view of each eye. Yes, I know what she means by this. The easiest way to really test this, right? Regardless of anywhere, you can just, you know, the thing where you form a triangle on your like using your fingers, and then you try to like place it over your eye, and then you kind of like, I think, open and close one of the eyes or something like that, and you notice that the things that you see on both eyes is actually a little bit different. You left your room for this? Oh my god. What? Oh no. This is actually fun stuff right here. I'm having fun. Yes, the position of objects seems to shift slightly. Yes, they do. Exactly, and in your head, your brain uses that shift to estimate depth as it merges the two views into one. Very cool. That's how we can sense depth with everything we see. My brain really is amazing, isn't it? It does so much without telling me. The brain is a very powerful organ, for sure. I think I see. So the pair of photographs consist of a left eye view and a right eye view. Is that right? Yes, they do. That's why they differ just a little bit different. Oh, well done, Susie. You're so quick. Aw, praises everywhere. So, if you can persuade your brain to merge the two pictures together in your head, you'll be able to see depth in these prints. Yes, Runo, you're beginning to understand. And a stereoscope's function is to act as a brain and allow you to do just that. Yes, but as long as you have two images, two eyes, and one brain, you can actually do it yourself without needing a stereoscope at all. I wonder how you actually do that. Is it how do you actually do that? Is it like the cross eye thing? You can? Really? Yeah, how do you view stereoscopic prints? Oh my god, I'm actually learning so much from this case. You know, I know that someone has died, but this is like a semi-educational lesson that we all have here. Let's try it. Let's see if we can view this pair of prints without the help of a stereoscope. Okay. Oh yes, I'm dying to have a go. Susato-san really loves this kind of thing. I mean, you're learning new things, so hey. Yes, precisely like I said, you need to cross your eyes. You need to be able to cross your eyes, that's the main thing. Can you both do that? Cross my eyes? I think I can. I don't think I can. I can try it though. Watch me and see if you can copy. Oh my god. Make your eyes do this. What? Iris looks so derpy now. Oh wow, the case that just gives me so much joy for different reasons. Alright, let me try. Are you ready, Mr. Naruhodo? Why are you both staring at me to make the cross eyes? This is so good. Oh my god, I'm gonna take a screenshot of this later after everything ends. This is so good. There, how's that? This is amazing. Good job, guys. Good job. Wonderful. Now it's your turn, Runo. Can we please see Ryunosuke having cross-eye as well? The trick is to concentrate on looking at the bridge of your nose with both eyes at the same time. Okay, I'll try, I think. Not exactly an easy task when two people are staring at you cross-eyed. Yes, pretty much so. Okay, we're done. Alright, that's enough practice. Now let's try it looking at the prints. Okay, and are they gonna merge it for me? Okay, start by staring at one print and slowly crossing your eye. Oh, okay. Let me. Oh, should I do it now? Okay, I'm gonna try to cross and read the text at the same time. Okay. I don't even know if I can cross my eye though. I may not be doing it right. Oh, holy crap! Whoa, what just happened? Oh my god. Thanks, game. That was very trippy. You should see two overlapping images like this. Whoa! What? You try it now, Runo. I'm just going to have to give it a try, I suppose. Does it work? Did the print split into two images for you? Now, the next step. Is to put the pair of prints side by side like this, and then to try crossing your eyes again. Okay. I don't really know if I'm doing it right though. I mean, I can make the images split, but nothing seems to really happen. Oh my god, it works! What? The prints should slowly merge together until... Okay, they're merging it for me, so... Thanks. They form a new single image in the center. Oh, well, wait, what? Oh, yes! What? Sato, you can control yourself. Oh my god. Put your finger far away from you, then move your finger closer to your eyes to cross your eye. There actually is one clear print in the middle. Oh wow, okay. I missed the chance. Mr. Naruhodo, it works. I can see in the middle now. It looks so real. Oh, I could look at it all day. Susato, I wouldn't advise that. Your eyes might start to hurt. Your turn, Bruno. Okay, let me try that. Okay, I'm gonna try it, okay? I'm gonna try it. Let me try it before I beat anything else. Oh god, okay, I don't think I can do it. I tried. I actually tried, but everything becomes so blurry now that I'm so confused. I'm now just staring at my finger and I can't look at the picture at all. What? I have no idea how to do this properly. Oh god, guys, it almost actually worked. It almost actually worked. My eyes are struggling because I think I'm more used to not doing it. So yes, I need to maintain my focus, which is hard. Let me try that again. Hang on. Oh. You know, the problem is after that, I end up looking at my finger and not at the picture, so I can't even see the picture. The picture is just a blurry mess to me, so it's fine. It's okay, guys. Let's just move on. Keep adjusting the position of your eyes until the two images overlap exactly in the middle. Like this, is it? I don't think Ryu managed to do it. There, you managed it! So now you know how stereoscopic images work. I almost got it, but I couldn't get it, so oh well. Well, I don't know who discovered it, but it really is quite extraordinary. That was fun. That was actually fun. Yes, what's gonna happen though? So, what do you think of these stereoscopic prints then, Bruno? What are... I mean, we have done the entire thing, but what is this supposed to be for? They are certainly amazing, but it isn't easy to get the knack of viewing them properly, so maybe that's why a stereoscope exists. No, some people find it easier than others. But that's why contraptions like this exist, for people who find it tricky. Ah, okay. Oh, I recognize that. We saw one over there yesterday, didn't we? Yes, it's on the ground. Oh, it's on the chair or something. Okay. If I remember correctly, you press this little knob here. Yep, there springs open. Then I think you put the two images inside. Yeah. Then set a pair of photographs in this stand at the back end. Oh, that's the 3D image that we get here. It's still amazing, even though I know roughly how it works now. Well, London seems to agree with you. Stereoscopes are very popular at the moment. You can find one of these folding contraptions in lots of households in the capital currently. But if these little machines are so affordable, surely there's no need to go around staring cross-eyed at pictures like you hate them. But it's much more satisfying to be able to see the effect with your own eyes. Well, yes, precisely. Well, I think so in any case. True, right? If you're able to do it with your own eyes, then yes, it's actually fun. But for me, it's hard to do the cross-eye thing. Stereoscopic pictures. I never even heard of them until yesterday. We've certainly learned a lot about them, but I wonder if it's knowledge that I'll ever actually need. Let's keep it in mind. The second white cat photograph has been entered in the court record. Okay. Oh, let's talk, I guess. Oh, that's it? Okay. Can I present anything to you? How about this? A photograph depicting a sweet little white cat. I feel as though I have another print just like this one. They'll be really sad to know that a century later this is fallen out of fashion. Really true. No one looks at anything cross-eyed anymore. Okay, this is the one with the bloody handprint, right? Yeah. Let me just look at this first. So this is the second of the two photographic prints of the cat, and it really does look like Wagahai. It looks exactly the same as the first photograph at first glance. I suppose that's what's so compelling. Actually, now we have both pictures. I could have another go at viewing them as a stereoscopic image. Oh, I could actually do it anytime I want to? So, I need to cross my eyes and try to get the two cats to merge in the middle as one. It's such a hard thing to do. Whoever thought of this in the first place must have spent a long time staring. Yeah, it is hard. I personally find it very difficult to do that. Okay, let's look at this first. This is the ticket that Gina brought in here yesterday. Yes, having been entrusted to her by Mr. McGilder 2 months earlier. Article deposited one gentleman's overcoat. And the other redemption ticket was in the pocket of that coat. Yes, for a small box, deposited 2 days before the omnibus incident. Could that have anything to do with all this? And this thing here. Mr. Naruhodo, I don't know if you've noticed, but there's something rather troubling here. I've noticed. The red smear, you mean? Yes, it looks like blood, doesn't it? I wonder if Susato-san had picked up on that. Well, in that case... Yes, we need Iris. Alright, she can spray the thing to see what color it is, right? We should show this to her before we forget. Okay. White cat photograph number 2, information updated. Pawnbroker's ticket, code. A redemption ticket issued from the pawnbrokery owned by the victim, Mr. Windybank. There's what looks like a bloody finger mark on it. Okay. Iris, would you like to have a look at this? Present this. Oh, that looks like blood. Yeah, can you have us fire one of your bomb? I would say it's from a gloved finger. Almost certainly a glove made of leather. Oh, wow. Well, don't worry, Runo. You can leave the rest to me. Yes, oh god. Oof. What color is it gonna turn? Oh, red. Okay. Or pink. Look at that. Yes, that's a color you haven't seen before, isn't it? We simply must add it to the portfolio of blood samples. It could be an important clue. Oh, it's purple? Okay, sorry. I have flux on, so I can't really see the colors as well. Although, it would be nice to find out whose blood these different colors correspond to at some point. Flux, yes. It's a program that so-called removes blue light at night. If you guys have heard of it, yeah. Well, this particular stain of blood... Oh, you've had an idea, haven't you? I think this belongs to Sholmes. Do you know whose blood this is? I think I do. Well, it's either Mr. Windybank or Sholmes. Oh wait, no, or Gina. Because Gina is gloved as well, isn't she? Let me check. Hang on. People. Ooh, I can't remember. I think it's Gina. Do you know whose blood this is? I think I do. Yes, I have an idea whose blood it is. Not from the color it turned, but with a little deduction. That's right, I think it's clear. Well, I mean, Gina was the one who handed it over to Windybank. So it's probably Gina's one, I think. Iris, you know as well? You first, Bruno. Who do you think it belongs to? Alright, I believe that this is the blood of Magnus McGilder, Gina Lestrade, Trice-Fired Mason, or Pop Windybank. Well, this was for the... Oh shoot. Yeah, I'm pretty sure... Wait, this is probably Gina's one, right? Because she came here to redeem it. I would think so. Is it? She was the one who uses to redeem it. Yeah, hang on, let me check again. A redemption ticket issued from the pawnbrokery owned by the victim, Mr. Windybank. Oh, no. It's Mr. Windybank's then. Okay. It's probably? Because he was the one who issued it, right? So I guess it's his. You think somehow it could be Mr. Windybank's blood? Well, he would have been the last person to have handled the ticket. Sometimes the simplest answer is the right one. But Mr. Windybank had no injuries before he was shot, that is. We're trying to work out who the blood came from, so we can rule out anyone who hadn't been bleeding straight away. Oh. Yes, of course. Bears is not a concept you can really grasp unless you've bled before yourself. Not really. Funnily enough, I have accidentally cut myself before. But thanks for the mildly threatening advice, Iris. Wow. I'll have to think this through some more. Who do we know was bleeding at the time? Bleeding at the time. Wait, bleeding at the time? Gina wasn't bleeding. McGilda wasn't bleeding. Mason wasn't bleeding. Wait, what? Was anyone bleeding? I don't think so though. Huh. Wait, where? Who was the one who... Wait, is it him? Because, wait, McGilda didn't have an injury. Gina pretty much just returned the code. So the only person that it could have been is Mason, because Mason was dead at that point? I don't know. Well, Gina had blood on her hands, right, after she touched Mason. So maybe it was Gina's blood. Oh my, you think this is Gina's blood? Oh, no, it's not Gina's blood. Gina touched Mason's blood, I'm sorry. Yes, it was Gina who brought the ticket here to Windybanks after all. Sometimes the simplest answer is the right one. I'm sorry, I got the idea right but the answer wrong. But Gina doesn't own any gloves at all. Oh. And Ginny wasn't injured either, was she? Ah. Yes, Iris, I get it. Yes, we can rule out anyone who hadn't been bleeding. Yes, I know. Perhaps my answer was a little too simple. Okay, fine. Okay, that was my bad. Okay, wait. Since we already go through two of the wrong answers, I want to go to the other wrong answer as well. McGilda. Mr. McGilda? Yes, after all, this redemption ticket belonged to him. Oh, you don't think... You mean that during the incident on the omnibus? Yes, I expect so. It's a very clear print and no small amount of blood. So it must have resulted from a fairly serious accident, such as he might have sustained on the omnibus. Wait, but if I remember rightly, no sign of injury was found on Mr. McGilda at all. Oh, it's fine. It's fun to actually choose the wrong answer sometimes, just to see what they say. Yes, so only Mason was bleeding. Right? So if my understanding is right, is that Gina touched Mason and had Mason's blood on her fingers when she handled this ticket, which makes sense. So it's Thurs fired Mason's blood. Thurs fired Mason? You don't sound very sure of yourself the way you trailed off there. Well, it was 2 months ago now, that case. And of course, I never met the victim, so I'm struggling to remember his name. He was definitely Thurs fired though. The victim of the omnibus case? Yes, his name was indeed Mr. Thurs fired Mason. But that would mean that this blood stain was left on the ticket 2 months ago. Yes, I think it was. Gina brought this ticket here to Windybanks yesterday. I'm suggesting that the bloodstain was already on it at the time. So it's a smear of blood from the time that Mr. Mason was killed 2 months ago. Something else is coming back to me now. Mr. McGilder was also wearing leather gloves that night. Now I ask yous, what good-hearted soul wouldn't rush to help a fella bleeding from his stomach? I wasn't about to start worrying about me gloves now, was I? I reached out to give the man a hand. Oh, okay. It certainly does look like a leather glove thumbprint, this mark. But we know that Mr. McGilder had no injuries at the time anywhere on his body. From which we can conclude that any blood on the glove belonged to the victim, Mr. Mason. Mr. Naruhodo, you sound just like Mr. Sholmes. Minus the quirky slip-ups, I hope. It's okay, you're doing good, Ryu. Yes, I think you're right, Runo. Very well, let's make a note of this. Okay, details of the pawnbroker's ticket for the code have been updated. A redemption ticket issued from the pawnbrokery owned by the victim, Mr. Windybank. The blood on it has been identified as Mr. Mason's. Okay. Oh, blood samples portfolio also updated. 2 samples of blood analyzed with a special chemical indicator. Different blood. Okay, got it. I actually haven't taken a look at the blood sample thing. I should take a look at it. Let's just see. Oh, whoa. Unknown. Green. Okay. Tri-Fire Mason. Purple. Okay, got it. Thanks. Interesting. I guess that's it, right? I don't think there's anything else I can present for now. So, is there anything else to say? No. Okay, if that's the case, maybe you can look somewhere else? Examine, maybe? Oh wait, I can still examine the table. And the bag. Wait, there's something we haven't done here? Let's take a look. Oh, wait, what was inside? What was inside that thing that broke? I can't remember. I actually can't remember what was inside that. That ledger that's open on the counter there really is enormous, isn't it? It must be an awful lot of work to keep track of all these hundreds of items in pawn. It's too much to think about. Better to sell it all and have a clear head if you ask me. But clearly, Mr. Windybank was very careful when it came to the articles in his care. Oh wait, are we not going to talk about the broken glasses here? I've investigated thoroughly but I can't find anything out of place. Oh, okay. That's weird. I mean, it's obviously there's some broken shards here. Oh. Okay, well I guess we have to go in. Yep, let's go in now. Behind that door. It's the storeroom, isn't it? That's what Grexy said. Yep, are we gonna go in? Yes, and that's where I saw that dreadful scene last night. Through the little window in the door. Oh god. Oh man. Mr. Windybank, face down on the floor with Gina beside him. As the accused's legal representative, you have the right to examine the scene, Mr. Naruhodo. We must make a thorough investigation. Yes, of course, and we will. Behind that door, that's the real scene of the crime. Oh. Don't worry, if there are clues in there, I'll find them. Thanks, Iris. Thank you. Okay, let's go in then. Back. I would like to move. Oh, new location added. Windybank storeroom. Yes, the storeroom where pawn items are kept until they are redeemed or forfeited is also where Mr. Windybank's body was discovered.